Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to our Jacob's Clash episode. I just had a great day at a K-State football game. Got the dub, but now we are back to recording some Clash Clans. You've read the title. We are in Clan Capital today, and we're doing a fun challenge video today. We are trying to attack this Legend League clan right here, the Ghost Raider clan. But every single base we go to, we have to use a different attack strategy. So I have a couple ideas for some of the districts. Other than that, we're pretty much going to be winging it, and we're going to try to see how low we can go. And let's just start it off with a banger, right? We're going to start off right here at Dragon Cliffs. Already have the army trained up, the Super Minor army with the frost spells. Let's go right in. Obviously, any 2 stars are going to be what we're going to want to get, right? So what I'm basically going to do is we're going to place a frost right here. We're going to frost those core defenses along with the dragon. And then same thing right here. We're going to place a frost right here on this other dragon. Next, we're just going to place down these 10 super miners and a zap spell. I'll let it play out a little bit. I'll probably end up skipping some of this because I know this is going to be a long video. And pretty much these guys are just digging underground, right? But that is why they are so powerful here on Dragon Cliffs, as each time they go underground, the dragons have to retarget. And then they basically can never get shot. So we'll be back once these super miners do their thing. All right, there we go, folks. 71% on that first attack. Let's go right back in and finish this bad boy up. Pretty insane, right? As you can see, this is our first attack. We're going to 2-tap Dragon Cliffs with these super miners. I'm going to say each district we use one strategy, right? We're not going to, there's not enough strategies to switch up every single attack. But again, let's just place one frost right here. Frost up that dragon right there. And yeah, we'll frost up this dragon right here. All right, that works with me. Now let's send in, I say let's just go over here, right? Let's just send them all up to this top corner. So these guys are frosted. These dragons take a while to get over there, and we'll use this final zap spell somewhere, right? We will be back once we 3-star this. I know watching super miners go underground isn't the most exciting, and then we'll formulate a new attack strategy for the next district. All right, there we go, guys. 98%. We can see we pretty much have every single super miner still up, and if we wanted to go for the lowest possible, we'd probably use super miners every single attack. But that doesn't make the most exciting raid weekend video, does it now? So let me go I guess train up the next army. All right, here we go, guys. It's pretty much Old Faithful. We're running this for probably the last year almost. We are using the Hog Gliders. We're going to go in and use that on Builder's Workshop. So basically how this strategy works, if you've never seen it before, is we are on those core defenses going to place down those skeleton spells. So one skeleton spell there, and right there. That'll work. And then we are basically just going to spawn in all of these wall breakers. They are going to, well, go to their death, spawn the little baby barbarians. And then once those baby barbarians start spawning, they will start distracting these core defenses over here. I did end up placing the troops on those far buildings. Or not the troops, but the skeleton spells, just because the spells last 2 raids, right? So we want that to last for next raid. We'll basically have more skeletons on the field, because at the end of the day, we are trying to 2-tap all of these bases. So we're going to throw down those last couple hog riders right there, and this looks like it's going fine. Normally, we like to get around 35%, 30 to 40% on the first raid. So this is looking a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, most of the buildings left here are just like huts, right? So we took out 3 of those core buildings. If we can take out this giant cannon, hopefully these hog riders can do it. Perfect, nice, they took it out. This wizard tower would be nice to take out as well, just a little bit more splash. Doesn't look like it's gonna do the trick. So we have 70% to take down this next raid, but we gotta go in with the same exact army, right? So let's just fly right back in there. And we're gonna double stack basically these spells. So we can place a couple back here. That will distract all of these Teslas. There's no splash we really have to worry about. We'll place one over here. And then finally, let's just place one here, right? We're just gonna have skeletons all over the map. And Great. All right, let's place all of our wall breakers in this little pocket. They will run in and distract. We can zap right there. And now it is time to send in those hog gliders. All right, this is looking just fine. Hopefully these skeletons start distracting sooner than later, right? That's not what we want to see on that crusher there. But there should just be way too many skeletons on the field here. We are going to save these final barbarians just for cleanup. We can throw down one over here. So here come the skeletons, guys. That pack of hog riders in the back. If we can dodge all these giant bombs, we should be in good shape here. Come on, skeletons. Take that out. Here come the hog riders. Yes, nice. Oh, this one crusher is the final thing I'm kind of worried about, guys. Let's hope there's a couple of these guys that are higher HP, or they split up here. Ow! That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Alright, gotta distract here. It's gonna be a lot closer than I would have liked. Is this gonna be enough? The skeletons aren't really tanking for us at all. We have 3... Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a fail. This is not a great start, and this was my second... I'd say it's my second best army. We really need these skeletons to tank for us. Actually, can these skeletons clutch up here? We can't run into any bombs, but there's really not... There's, what, one spear thrower. Go to work, guys. Go to work. We cannot see any more traps. Oh, we're running low. Oh, you guys gotta quit splitting up. Oh, it's so low. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Heck yeah. All right. Woo! Not my greatest showing ever, but a 2-tap is a 2-tap, right? With the second strategy. So let me go train up the third army, and I guess we'll attack what? Golem quarry? All right, folks. We are going in on Skeleton Park right here, and this is the attack strategy. We have the endless haste. We have the warships, and we're just going in, right? So we're gonna place the endless haste right here. This will basically make our guys really fast, right? That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Let's throw down, I guess, one here, one here. Let's throw in these one balloon to tank here, one balloon to tank right here, and we are off to the races, right? All right. We do not have any single Infernos we really have to worry about here. These guys should be sped up for the rest of the battle, right? I think that's pretty much how these work. I'm not an expert at it, but we are going to place a rage right here. I think that's a good spot. I don't really know. Again, this is the third attack strategy we're using. I've pretty much have been using the hog riders pretty much since day one and haven't really touched a different attack strategy. So this is going to be interesting. One of them already seems really low, which doesn't seem ideal for us at all. But we're moving. We're moving right along, right? We're going to zap right here. Okay, yeah, I think that worked. We can also use one wall breaker here in just a second to try to open up some more of this base, right? Both of these went down really fast, and we are going to have to use this same attack strategy for the next one. So maybe I didn't use the correct attack strategy because I see a lot of air on the backside. Maybe we can, as long as we use warships, maybe we can switch up some more balloons because I think that could definitely help us out. We're going to throw down one wall breaker right here. I hope he gets there. Oh, he's 100% not getting there. 33% though. I'm not even going to say it's good. That was not ideal. I would have liked those guys to get a little bit deeper into the base. Alright guys, I had to hop onto my second account right there, and we trained up the same army, other than we changed some of these balloons. Again, leave in the comments if you think I am messing up, or could have optimized any of these attack strategies. But we're going back in on Skeleton Park here, hoping for a 2-tap. It's most likely going to be a 3-tap, right? I don't really use these airships that often, and they're usually good just for cleanup, I feel like. I don't really know. I probably should have used some minions as well, because I'm just going to be skipping all of these buildings, right? So cleanup might be an issue. Alright, might have messed up a little bit here, but let's go in over on this far side. We are going to use some balloons to tank for us this time, and should be in good shape. Again, I need to bring maybe a wall breaker here as well, because getting into this, being able to spawn our balloons further into the base would have been nice. We are going to rage up these balloons right here, so we can at least get some pretty decent damage. I am going to throw down a rage balloon right there and a rage balloon right there. Again, they lose their rage effect, so not bringing a wall breaker is kind of an L, right? But we are distracting enough where I think we should be able to get into the base here. Again, where the heck do I spawn my guys? I guess all the way back here. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Not liking the way this is looking right now. And the battle ship, I feel like it should just have more HP, right? For taking up 100 housing space. It's just dying a little bit too quickly for my liking. Looks like this is going to be a 2-tap. I hope it's a 2-tap, right? Getting a 4-tap would be a yikes, right? We'll place one rage right here just to work on this next attack. Do the walls open up over there? No, look, this one thing is ruining the whole rest of our thing. So I guess we just spawn our balloons over here, and we'll go to the next raid, and let's hope for a 3-tap. I think we should be able to 3-tap. Alright, here we go, guys. This is the third attack. I did bring a couple wall breakers this time, just make it a little bit easier. And I did bring a Barbarian just for cleanup. I think that is fine, though, right? I like it. At the end of the day, those are more just cleanup troops anyways, so I'm going to allow it. But let's throw down our final one right here. And this has to be a 3-tap, right? I feel like the challenge is almost just over if we just lose or use 4 attacks. But right, we just have way too many balloons for the back end of this base to really even worry about this. Yeah, this time our machine is full HP, but at the end of the day, like, we had like infinite rages for the backside, right? So we are going into the next base with a 2-tap, 2-tap, and a 3-tap. So let's go cook up another army and see if we can hopefully get back to 2-tapping bases. Alright folks, this might be an interesting one. I don't really know how it's going to work. This is the army I used to run on Dragon Cliffs. We're going to try it on Golem Quarry. There's a lot of DPS here. Let's give it a go, right? We are going to place, well, we don't really want to place any of our rages just yet. I'm going to, basically how I like to start this, I just throw down these things. I call them these things because I don't even know what their name is. Skeleton barrels. And then we're going to throw in the Inferno dragons behind. So let's just keep distracting here. We are going to place a rage spell. It's really annoying that these skeleton barrels are not tanking for our baby dragons, and we're actually losing some of them fairly early on there. But this is looking fine. We have a kill squad moving in. We can throw down a couple wall breaks just to get a little bit deeper into the base. And I think I can see why I just used this for Dragon Cliffs. There's just way too much damage going on in this base to make this viable at all. But hopefully we can at least get into... Not good. Not good at all. 28%. And we don't really have any upside for the next raid either. There's just... Well, they're a Legends clan for a reason, right? Every single one of their bases is very leveled up. But let's go on to the next one and see if we can hopefully turn this into a 3-tap. Alright, here we go. We are going right back into it. This time, I think it is going to be a 3-tap. So we're just going to place a rage wall right here. And we're basically going to create a line. Alright, line has been created. We're going in. These are our distraction troops, remember? We're basically throwing everything in. There's little to no strategy. We just need to get our DPS on the field as quickly as possible. Have the skeletons spawn. Have the Inferno dragons go to work. Let's rage up those in the core. And the only problem with using those rages right there is now we won't get any value for them on the next raid. That is crazy. We threw down everything in this corner and we only got this corner. Basically what I'm learning is, and that's the one problem with Raid Weekend I have basically found is like, why deviate from any strategy other than Super Miners, where it takes no skill at all. You saw me do it on Dragon Cliffs. Held and clicked them all in one button, and then you kind of try to use and optimize all these different strategies, and they just don't work, right? So why would you put in the time to try to think about anything different if the simplest strategy is actually the most effective? Maybe it's because I'm kind of acting like a clown here and just throwing everything down. I think it's balancing is kind of an issue over here as well, though. We're throwing in everything again because, well, we can, right? This time, it is going to be enough, it looks like. Again, this just was probably not the right strategy for this. Why it works so well for Dragon Cliffs is, well, there's not a lot of splash damage at all, other than the Super Dragons. So the Skeletons will distract the Super Dragons, and then the whatchamacallit, the Inferno Dragons will just basically fly over top and kill the Dragons. But, yeah, this is going to be a 4-tap, right? Which is not ideal at all. But we move on. Alright, folks, threw everything down on this 4th and final raid. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-star, right? It should be. If it isn't, then we have a bigger problem, right? Inferno Dragons are terrible. Or at least not used correctly by Jacob. 4-tap just about gets it done. Good job, right? Not really. Let's go in and make up the next army, and we'll go into Balloon Lagoon. Alright, guys, we're going in with an old classic army. This seems kind of like a attack strategy we would use on Capital Hall 3, 4, 5, 6. Before we unlock those sneaky archers, let's go and take that out on... What do you want to do that on? How about Goblin Mines? Goblin Mines seems like a good one. I know I said Balloon Lagoon, but here we are. We're doing Goblin Mines. And how do we want to work this? I guess, well, we have a wall of giants. Let's use them, right? Do we want to keep them together? Yeah, I think a kill squad together is probably better, right? So we're going to throw down just a wall of giants. And then a wall of, what are those guys called? Battle carts right there. And then the wizards will be scattered behind. Alright, this is looking fine. Let's throw down an early heal just while these guys are crossing the bridge here. And we're going to save our jump spell. We'll wall break right here as well, just so we can get into the base a little bit. And, alright, we're looking good. Let's rage up right here, just so we can clear out this compartment as fast as possible. And now we can start throwing down some wizards, or at least thinking about it, right? Yeah, let's throw down one wizard up here to help with these goblins. Alright, I'm liking that. And where do we want to use a jump? I guess we'll use a jump right here just to kind of work around this backside here. This is looking good. The giants are tanking. These goblins are being an issue. The super wizards aren't doing as good as I thought they would against the goblins, distracting. Looks like we are going to be able to take out this backside. I'm going to throw up one super wizard to hopefully chain up here. That looks like it is working. Is the attack working? No, not really. But I don't think really any fault of our own. Again, it's just, yeah, you can't really try any different attack strategies, right? Just use super miners, use hog riders, right? But this is fun. We haven't used any of these troops in a long time. Let's go on to the second raid and see if, I think 3-tapping is probably going to be the consistent thing here, right? With strategies we are not used to. Alright, here we go. Second attack. I guess we'll attack from this backside, right? Let's place just an early... we probably don't even need a rage, right? Let's place one wall breaker right here. Not where I wanted that to go. Yep, there's the wall breaker where I wanted to go. And then we're going to place down all of our giants right here. And then those cannon carts right behind. We're going to see if we can save the heal and rage if possible. We'll throw down a couple of those wizards right now. And we're just going to wait, right? We got to be patient on these heal spells because we don't have a lot of them. I guess we could use it right here, right? Can we save this? Please? Please? No. Was not able to save it. I think, yes, at least we got down the crusher before the rest of our giants and whatnot got there. And I think this is the perfect time to rage, right? It kind of seems silly, but we have to fly through this. There's just so much damage going on. We want to kill all those skeletons as fast as possible. Yeah. In retrospect, that was the worst rage ever. But we did it, right? We can't go back. Oh my gosh, this is going to be... They took so much damage there. But here comes our wall of giants. Looking pretty good. Actually, this raid is looking pretty good because we should have no more barrels coming out right here. We have one more super wizard. Why can't I throw it down anywhere? Hello? Hello? There we go. All right, one super wizard down right there. Will this be enough? Maybe. Maybe so. How much HP does all these have? Enough. Hey, you know what? Okay, let's not get excited yet. I see a single Inferno on the backside. Okay, yeah, probably not. I don't know why I was getting excited there for a little bit. It's gonna be a 3-tap, but what this is basically telling me is this could have worked, right? This could have been a 2-tap. So close. Yep, it's gonna be a 3-tap, and then we'll be right back and we'll go to the next army. Alright, perfect, guys. This kill squad is massive, and we have ended up 3-tapping, kind of like we expected. If I didn't throw down the worst rage spell in existence, maybe could have been a 2-tap. We'll never know, right? Let's create the next army. Alright, here we go, guys. In on Balloon Lagoon. Is this going to work? I have no idea. Are we going to try it? Yes, indeed we are. Let's throw down this Endless Haste right here. Yeah, that works. Alright, and now let's start with the giants. A little giant action. We've brought Mega Sparky and a couple Pekkas to the party this time. Alright, let's throw down one wall breaker. Let's see how much faster these guys get. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking already. We do have one jump spell. We're not going to use it here. We are going to use it right on this backside. Let's rage up these Pekkas and the Sparky just so maybe they do something, right? Let's just keep flying through the base. Yeah, I like that. We've got a decent split here. We can also throw down one wall breaker to hopefully help this Pekka maybe even get a little bit more value. You know what I found out? Pekkas and Mega Sparky are a terrible combination. That was pretty sick, though. Pretty much everything got destroyed there. More giants next time? Less Pekkas? I don't know. Again, I haven't used half of these troops. I'm kind of just a wimp and throw down Mega Miners every single time. But yeah, I wanted to try something new this time. How much HP do you have? Ooh, okay. Okay. I like it. How much further? Boom! One more big shot for me. One more big shot. Okay. Alright, let's go into attack number 2. Alright, here we go. Pretty much the exact same army, but we added, what, like a ton more giants? So I'm going to throw down a rage right there, and we'll save the next rage, right? We're just going right here in the core. We're going to try to... We're just going to try it, right? We have no real plan. One Pekka in, 2 Pekkas in. Let's throw down a wall breaker for distraction. Another wall breaker for distraction. The worst possible scenario would be this Mega Sparky getting taken out by an Inferno. That did not happen. Nice. Now we can just let them cook, right? The giants are all dead, which, again, is not good. But, come on, sweet Pekka. Okay. That was insane. Did you see it just jump a river? A Sparky just jumped a river. But again, maybe not good. I just don't know how to use it. That's probably the real result. But I think this is going to be another 3-tap, right? There's not a lot of scary defenses left. We kind of just jumped right there in the core. But we really want those 2-taps, right? Alright, as you guys can see, extreme overkill on this third attack. That is another 3-tap. Let's go cook up the next army and see if we can get back to our winning ways. Alright, here we go, guys. Another base, another army. And this time we are rocking with the Super Dragons. Don't really know how I feel about it, but we are frosting right here. Wizard Valley just seems like just such frost, a great frost value, right? So we're going to do 2 frosts. Can I get both Infernos here? I just missed that second Inferno. I got greedy and wanted this air defense as well. We'll live with it, right? Alright, we are going to place one dragon here, one dragon here. We're going to let them funnel themselves in here. Want to get a little bit closer so we can start throwing in these lava hounds. Not lava hounds. Why the heck did I say that? Those balloons as well. So we're just letting them work here. Probably should have brought a couple barbs so we didn't have to do this with our dragons. But it's fine, right? Once they get in here, they should be able to chain up. Not having any rages for them is kind of annoying. I will not lie. But let's throw in... Let's double dip right here, right? Let's throw in one here, and now let's create a wall of loons. Alright, the loons will act as distracting factors, and the super dragons, theoretically, should just go in behind them and just destroy everything, right? That was the hope, at least. I guess we'll find out shortly enough if that is actually the case. Super dragons are looking fine here. We need these loons to come in and distract at least this Inferno tower. Doesn't really look like it's doing the job. Can we at least get the Inferno tower down, please? It not being frosted is kind of a pain, but it looks like we do end up getting it down. Still frosted. Can we at least get the town hall down? Think we should be able to. I'm going to take that as a win. Could this be our first 2-tap again? Some are saying so. Not many, but some are. Find out next time on Cut Video, right? No. Alright, we'll be back in like 5 seconds. Alright, I have brought pretty much the exact same army, other than I have brought a rage. We are going to place one more frost. Where do we want it? Air bombs or Inferno? Air bombs or Inferno? I'm going to go air bombs. That might be controversial. We're doing it, right? We're going right here. That's decent, right? We get a couple defenses right there. These are still frosted in here. We did bring a couple barbarians, so let's use those to our advantage now. And let's go in, right? We want to go in right here. 1, 2. And then... yeah, let's just go 3, 4, right? We got to get going here. Let's rage these up here. We have to get into the space as quickly as possible. And the rage spell will allow us to do that. Yeah, this is looking good. I like what I'm seeing right now. I would have liked if they would have opened up the base a little bit. Because now, look, I basically cannot... we're going to zap right here. Reset. You're targeting a balloon now. Don't you feel silly? No, I still feel silly. I should have frosted this Inferno. It didn't affect us that much. Now we have to worry about the loons. Where are we going to throw the loons? I guess we're throwing them on the back end here, right? We're throwing them in for some, like, support. Doesn't really make sense. But not a lot of things do, right? So we're going to wait just a second. Let's go now. 1, 2, 3. Is that going to be enough? I hope so. Go in. Distract. Ah. Yes. 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 Get through. Get through. Get through. No, they are just chasing. Yes. So many emotions right now. Oh, these air bombs are going to destroy us. Yes, they are destroying us. No, air bombs. Oh, no. Get it down. Oh. Okay. We have a chance. One barbarian. Couple ones. Yeah, I don't know why I said we have a chance. We don't have a chance. If the dragons didn't stack on top of each other and the air bombs didn't get 3 shots off, maybe. Maybe. But it looks like it's going to be in our 3-tap unless we get lucky. What do you know, guys? A 2-tap. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. But we haven't 4-tapped any, right? With these kind of, not odd strategies. I'm sure some of you guys use super dragons. I just don't know how to use them correctly, right? So let's just slap... I do know how to use them now, right? Right now, right? We just throw them down and we win the battle. Let's zap this, finish it up. Never in doubt. Woo! Alright, let's go cook up the next army. And we're almost done, right? We have Barbarian Camp and then Capital Peak. I already got my strategies for these, right? And we're going to do awesome. We're back and using the OG strategy, Raged Sneaky Archers. We're going to use it on the Barbarian Camp. Look at this beauty. You got to respect game. And they have surely maxed out most of their defenses. If it isn't maxed already, it looks pretty max. You're facing a Legends clan, right? You're gonna get that. I'm glad I did bring quite a bit of these wall breakers. They have a couple very okay. Yeah, let's not go in there. Go in here. I wanted that actually. So good job reading my mind. Let's throw down a couple of the archers. We don't want to rage just yet. We are gonna throw down a rage right here, and we'll throw down another wall breaker. Nice. You can tell I was once a professional at the sneaky archers because this gameplay is incredible at the moment. But let's wait for that. Nice. Alright. Sneaky archers is all about patience. I know a lot of you don't have patience. I do. because I've been sitting recording for 50 minutes on the clan capital. Can you believe it? Hopefully the video isn't that long. Probably not. But thank you guys so much for watching so far. Let's just keep moving along here. We are going to place one more wall breaker over here. We got to get... you didn't go. You didn't get in. Well, I was just talking about patience. I need to be patient there. Let's just throw in our sneaky archers right there. We're popping some traps. We're going to wall break now. Should get through this time. Nice. We do. All right. This has been actually a really good rage spell. We've got some really great value out of it. I'm going to place down a distractor barbarian right here, so the sneaky archers can get a little bit more value. Nice. Now where do we want to put our next rage? It's going to be in the core here, right? Yep. That looks like a good place. We have 8 sneaky archers left. I want to get this cannon down if I can. We're going to zap here. Not sure if it's the right move. Reset it. That wasn't bad. Now we can just slap down the rest of these sneaky archers. Let's throw down one pair of sneaky archers over there. One over here just to clean up a little bit. And not a bad first raid, right? We're going to have this rage for the second attack. This giant is annoying. I will not lie. We're going to place down a cannon right there. That was a mistake because, look, our girls were still sneakied up and we just killed them. Never ideal. Let's place down these final set of archers. We'll at least take out that annoying giant. Can we actually snipe this down? No, not even close. We're going to go into the second raid and see if we can... Let's be honest, stuff. We're not 2-tapping. We're 3-tapping with sneaky archers. It is the safest attack strategy ever. You're never going to 4-tap with it. You're rarely ever going to 2-tap with it, especially on a base like Barbarian Camp. Probably should have switched some things up. We didn't, though. So we're just going to place an early wall breaker right there. Give our troops some more mobility. We're going to go 2-2. 1. We're going to place a rage spell right here. That's a pretty perfect rage spell if you ask me. And we're just going to wait. We're going to be patient, like we talked about earlier. One set of sneakies right there. And we're going to place down a couple in the core right here. Now that things are distracted, we can start wall breaking all these open. These are basically just distraction troops. And we pretty much have the entire base opened up to us now. We're going to place one more rage spell right here. Look at that precision. Perfection. All right, and let's keep placing these sneakies around. Most of our wall breakers have popped all of the bombs. We can place down a couple, what are they even called? Barbarians to distract for us here. And yeah, this is looking good. Again, it is going to be a 3-tap, but a very easy 3-tap. If you want easy 3-taps, use the sneaky archers. If you want easy 2-taps, use the super miners. I'll let you choose. There is a clear answer. But this is looking fine for at least the challenge video. One more wall breaker. Getting to this back line wouldn't be bad. Okay, or that useless wall over there also works. I like that decision. Let's zap right here. Call it a day. We'll be back after we 3-tap this bad boy. Barbarian Camp. And on to Capital Peak. We're going to be using the Mountain Golem. Alright, perfect, guys. That is a 3-tap. It was very close, actually, but not too shabby, right? We are on to Capital Peak. I don't even know what we're at, if we're doing good, but let's go and craft up this last army. It's going to be pretty easy, right? We're going to get one Mountain Golem. We are going to get a Infinite Haste right here, a Rage. It's going to, well, we don't really need a jump for this guy, right? And then what do we want to use a leftover? I don't know. I guess some cannon carts. Cannon carts can't be that bad, right? All right, let's go in with this super sped up Mountain Golem. Let's do this thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is an interesting base. We're going to do an Infinite Haste right here. The one single Inferno is kind of annoying. We're going to have to zap it. We're also going to rage right here as well. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to place down 1, 2, Mountain Golem. Go, Mountain Golem, go! Yes, Mountain Golem. Are you locked onto me? I'm going to zap just in case you are. Take it out. Nice! Alright, this is looking fine. That was poor. I should have looked at the base prior to this. The Mountain Golem is going to get not as much value as I would have liked, to be honest. But it's a hasted Mountain Golem. That is so cool. Nice. That was some pretty decent value, at least at the beginning there. At least we took out that Inferno. Wow. I like it, man. That is the greatest 10% I've ever seen. We're going to switch it up. We're keeping the mountain golem, but I don't think we're going to use the cannon carts here. Maybe one cannon cart. Maybe these super miners might work as well. They're OP, right? Like, we got to use them. We'll use some wall breakers, or not wall breakers, but some barbarians for cleanup. I like it. Let's do that. Let's do a couple rage spells. And I think we're cooking, right? So let's go and attack. My one thing, how am I going to take out that dragon? I guess if I keep attacking from the far side, doesn't really matter, right? So let's place down mountain golem right there. Let's place down the miners right there as well. We will do a rage spell right here just to make him even faster as he's basically taking these out. And the super miners should clean up all of the exterior defenses. Just keep going underneath. Yeah, that was definitely the strategy. I should have done that the first time. Really want this mountain golem to go to the left. If he goes to the... Okay, now this is just going to be annoying. He's going to walk around for, like, the rest of this raid. What we can do... Luckily, we brought some barbarians, so we can bring some barbarians to clean up as well. He's going to go on a joyride. And... Oh, he's coming back. This is great. I don't want to use my rage just in case he doesn't fully come back. Okay, didn't fully come back. Can we send him back if we send a barbarian right here? No. Okay. I will cut back once he actually goes back for some defenses. But until then, goodbye. Alright guys, 30 seconds later, we've circled around the entire base, and we're back in business, right? Let's throw down that rage spell. Let's zap this Inferno right here. We gotta get to it as quick as possible. It's gonna be the undoing, right? He did so much work, and then now he's just going to die. Oh, he one-shotted it. Let's go. That was insane. Can he one-shot that as well? No, he does end up dying there. Super miners are still going to work around the outside of the base. I think this is going to be the easiest 3-tap of our life, though, on a capital peak, because what's left, really, right? The super miner, is it going to get this down? Maybe. Bomb? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, this is going to be an easy 2-tap. We don't even really have to worry about the super dragon, right? We could. We're not going to. We're going to risk it. We're going to just go right in with this attack strategy again. 3-tap on capital peak. Can never get mad about that. I think the infinite haste should still be there. Heck yeah, it is. We can throw down a rage right on this town hall. Send it in. Send in all 3 of these bad boys. Town hall should go down in, oh my gosh, it like one-shot it. Granted, it was low. Let's just say it wasn't low, though. We're going to throw down a couple of these barbarians just to clean up. And hopefully this super dragon isn't too much of a pain. It probably will be, just because I am silly and was just like, let's not worry about it, right? Even though I could bring like one set of super archers and take it out. Yeah, that's probably going to be my undoing. But it's just, why? Look at how fast he is. Crusher, do you stand a chance? No. What about you, super wizard tower? Goodbye. Oh, hi, cannon cart. Deleted. You want to get deleted again? Okay, goodbye. All while, sorry, Super Dragon. I just have way too much HP. You can't touch me. You can't hurt me. Yes. Oh, or can you? Have I, again... Is the mountain golem the only thing left? You got this. We got this. Oh no. I fear for the worst now. Is this going to be a 99% masterclass by Jacob's Clash here? Is the Super Dragon going to take us out? Wow. Oh my gosh. The infinite haste. We outpace him. We outpace him. And he's on like 1 HP. Granted, was this even going to be dramatic? Let's see. Yeah, it could have been dramatic. It could have been very dramatic. Infinite haste for the win. Didn't need to be that close, but we wanted some dramatics here. Look at how much faster he is than the Super Dragon. Let's go, guys. We 3-tap capital. We started very strong. We ended very strong, right? Well, we were using the strategies that, well, we know, right? Every attack in between. It was uncharted territories. But that is a Legends League clan taken down in how many attacks, Clash of Clans? Tell me. Here we go. 26 attacks. That's good, right? I don't really know, right? There's a new capital. It used to be around 21, but that's been about average. Granted, it's the highest attack other than that 127, but I'm sure the rest of my clanmates were probably just using those super miners. That is the one thing I did probably learn. Let's stick to super miners, right? But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe you've learned a couple strategies that you haven't. Maybe you've looked at my video and you're like, what are you doing with my certain attack strategy? You've totally made Inferno Dragons look terrible, and they're incredible, Jacob. I'm sorry. I'll try to get better, but for me, I'm going to stick with those super miners. I'm happy the cats won. I'm happy you guys have watched to the end of the video if you've been here. I will see you guys next time. I've been Jacob as always. Have a great night. Goodbye.